És hát halihó mindenkinek újra. Akkor folytassuk a tegnapi D3-at, ami amúgy ma lett hajnalba, hogy vége lett. Ha már a miért is ne mondattal ilyen könnyen meg lehet győzni engem. És irány az akt 2. Hajrá!
Strictly forbids us from interfering with the mortal world. Yet you have done so, brazenly.
All I am guilty of, Imperius, is bringing justice, while you hide, cowering behind your throne. Silence!
You will now answer for your transgressions.
Cannot judge me. I am justice itself. We were meant for more than this. To protect the innocent. But if our precious laws bind you all to inaction, then I will no longer stand as your brother.
You chose to be one of us.
Humanity is the only hope for this world.
I never believed all your crazy tales. The work you never finished. Finish it, Uncle. I will carry on for you.
Szegénykén.
I must leave Tristram behind. For a greater evil lurks within Chaldeum. The Lord of Lies is hiding there. Somewhere within the great city.
Belial. Ha jól emlékszem a nevére tegnapról. Hidden Camp. Hú, nem emlékszek, mivel működünk. Te mit tudsz?
Notice that jewels you find enhance your already considerable abilities.
I can combine similar gems to make a more powerful one. At the moment, I can only offer you a few basic pieces of jewelry. Now, if you bring me supplies, I will eventually be able to offer you exciting and exotic new designs. But it doesn't have to be just business with us. Come by and talk anytime, my friend.
Gemes bácsi.
I heard a rumor that there is a strange and mysterious jewel crafting device hidden in the aqueducts of the Daugr Oasis. I have a mind to go search for it myself. Don't worry, I won't go alone. I'm sure I'll find someone to show me around. Oh, it's even harder than I remembered, Dad. I'm afraid I'm growing weak. I need a drink and a bath. And something to keep the sun off. Or
Mégis
maybe
itt állsz
just
a
a nice
napon.
cool jewel to put on my forehead. That will fix everything.
Jó. Megvan a waypoint, ami nem aktív.
No goods today. I can't believe what people
Egy
throw away.
icipici
I wanna buy
merchant.
some of it.
Design. Hellfire amulet. Teaches the jeweler how to combine demonic body parts into a Hellfire amulet. 5 millióért. Nem sok az egy kicsit.
An enchanting young woman, who is much more than her youth suggests, will come to your aid today. She can be of great help to you, so try to be polite, will you?
What will she help against?
Oh, it's that coven again. They're going to try and ambush you.
280 ezerünk van, de én elhiszem neked.
I was just talking to Hedrick. He is still denying his grief. He really needs to open up. If he would just let me comfort him, it would do him a world of good.
Ja, itt lehet öltözködni, jó. Ez meg akinek az apja volt, vagy a nagyapja, vagy kie volt, amit tudom én micsoda az előzőben.
Here we are. Chaldeum, Jewel of the East. Uncle Deckard loved this place.
He wouldn't now that it is under the spell of Belial, Lord of Lies. I can smell his stench from here.
It would be best to split our forces. You two search for Belial. I shall hunt Magda.
Ó, a két hülyét is meg kell ölni akkor. 100-200 ezer HP-t. Hát 11 ezer HP-n van, és én ettől is rosszul vagyok. Az előzőben volt 500 kettőben.
I have never been outside the city my entire life. I have never even been outside the palace. When they threw us out here, I thought I would die. I was terrified. But now, look at this view. I have never understood how large the world actually was. It is beautiful.
Nagyon szép a kilátás, köszönjük.
Hey, you, come here. Got some
Jézusom.
stuff to look at. I sell things for cheap.
Kicsit túltolták a blizzardosok ezt a részt, azt érzem.
You are dead.
By the grace of the ancients,
Megvan a healer.
warmed and brought to glory.
Az előbb még nem lehetett beszélni veled.
You're happy to be in the city.
I told myself I'd never come back here. And yet here I am.
Because of what happened to your father.
Because of what happened to me. Some scars don't heal, and there's no point in scratching at them, is there? The weather doesn't suit me either.
Hoppá, az a jobb klik volt, nem a bal. Caldium Bazaar.
Are
Ashira.
you guarding the refugees over there?
I am not a god. I am Ashira, commander of the Iron Wolves. She saved these refugees from Magda's coven, but even now wreaks havoc throughout the borderlands.
Where did you last see her?
She's heading toward Alcanis, but has blocked the road behind her. However, there is another way. The Cassine outpost.
Reméljük ilyen álmos.
Emperor Hakan threw his entire court out of the city. They're trapped out here with the rest of us.
There is some justice in this world after all.
Justice? They're a load of pompous fools. But even they don't deserve what's coming tonight.
What happens tonight?
They're wearing jewels worth more than any of us see in a year. They have to sleep sometime.
Ó, ezek be akarnak törni? Kurva jó lesz.
Teriel and I learned that while the Iron Wolves were fighting Magda in the desert, the Emperor replaced them with Imperial guards who bar all from the inner city.
I suspect that the Iron Wolves were sent out to die. Belial has made his move. We must find a way into the city.
As a child, I explored Chaldean while Uncle Deckard studied here. I can get in through the sewers.
Just see that you get out again in one piece.
Be careful. Alcarnus sounds like Magda's trap.
I find all sorts of things down in the aqueducts.
Many of my banished peers have fled for Lut Gholen. Not I. I shall wait for our emperor to come to his senses.
Very noble, my lady. So it has nothing to do with the last caravan leaving 10 minutes ago?
What impudence! How dare you even speak to me?
Apologies, my lady. You'd best take up your concerns with the emperor.
Valami kocsma.
My family. I lost mine.
Everything I had was in Alcarnus.
The last emperor wouldn't have treated us like this.
All this pain.
If only the emperor and his guard had gone mad.
Ezeknek mi értelme van?
This gate leads to Alcarnus. You'll need to follow the long road over the canyon bridge and through the Qasim outpost. We haven't heard anything from the Iron Wolves in the desert. If you make it to the Qasim outpost...
Take heed, traveler. Cultists guard these desert roads, and they will slay any who pass.
I mean to stop them.
Then you must not go alone. I shall accompany you. There are
Enchantress.
illusions out there. Mirages to some. But I can see them for what they are. The Coven's foul magic. They will lead you to your death.
I understand. But my death does not lie here.
She looks different than anyone we have seen. Skin is soft and smooth and polished iron, and her
Valószínűleg ő is egy ilyen követő lesz, gondolom, mint a...
no reason.
The Lakuni, or Anther Men as they are sometimes called, have inhabited the desert wastes east of Chaldean for thousands of years. The large males are the tribe's leaders and protectors, while the agile females are expert hunters. Mostly they are primitive and reclusive creatures, although they will attack if cornered or hungry.
Fölvettük 3-as nehézségre. És még így is borzasztóan daráljunk mindenkit szét, tehát én nem tudom, hogy ez a játék hogy kéne, hogy működjön. De elég fura ez nekem. Megint arra jöttem rögtön, amerre kell, az Isten faszát.
Be careful. They are very near to us.
Where? You should never have allowed demons were based on your bones. I think killing these is come on. You knew that would happen.
I am an enchantress. The ways of magic and illusion are familiar to me. My name is Arena.
Why have you come here?
Well, I am also looking for someone. But here, let me clear the way for you.
És később fog érződni? Mert akkor viszont lehet baj, hogy felvettük a nehézséget, de... Fele. Nekem már az is fura, hogy ennyi szint van, tehát hogy ennyi szintlépés ilyen gyors ütemben.
If not for you, the Lacuni would have eaten well this day.
Are there more of them ahead?
Even worse, cultists are casting spells in two of their desert lairs to obscure the Black Canyon Bridge.
Let us head north to the Howling Plateau. Cultist magic seems to be emanating from there.
Hát de... erősen kétlem, hogy legendary bármink. Szettünk meg... én még nem láttam ebbe a játékba.
There is another illusion here. Cultists try to hide their footsteps. Their spells are weak and easily countered. If we follow these prints, we can find our lairs and halt the rituals. I will seek out any other traces of their magic.
Legendás dolgokat már láttam, de szettet még nem nagyon.
It seems that the Fallen are indeed creatures of demonic origin. The old heraldric tale claims they were once powerful servants of the mythical Asmodan. They purportedly aided him in his battle against the prime evils, and Diablo later punished them by twisting them into the small, stupid forms they now possess.
Hát én nem tudom, én játszom, ugye, mert én még nem játszottam más, vagyis ezt végig. Úgyhogy nekem még ez rendkívül érdekes. Ismerkedni a spellekkel, meg minden. Land of the Dead. Szia, Eleanor! Üdvözöllek. Ezt ki kéne próbálni. Csak melyik képesség helyére? Ó, ebből is van új. Curse-ös, az nem érdekes. Mondjuk, ha beraknánk e helyére... csak úgy kíváncsiságból. El se olvastam, mit csinálom úgy, de nem baj.
Look, more hidden footprints.
Mi újság van, Eleanor, hogy telik a hétvégéd? Mondj valami jót.
I must wait.
Hétből 7 napot?
The Dune Thresher is an elusive being.
Look, more hidden footprints.
The Dune Thresher is an
Ez elég
elusive
szarul
being
hangzik.
with a tremendous capacity for bloodshed. It lurks beneath the sand, rising up to seize prey in its jaws and rend the body until it is but sinew and gore. I once saw a Thresher in the flesh, and it rather disagreed with my constitution.
De biztos csiliárdos vagy miatta. Ennyi munkával. Ilyenkor én mindig erre gondolok, hogy az embernek csak megél.
Look, more hidden footprints.
Nem tudom milyen footprintseket lát, de én még egyet se láttam.
They are casting part of the illusion inside. There should be another ritual at a cellar to the east of here.
I owe you my life. Let's...
They thought what happened. We will avenge him.
This hero means to attack you in Alcarnus. If I were you, I would set a trap at the Kasim outpost. But I am not you. For all I know, you wish to fail me again and force me to kill you. That would grieve me, though somehow I think I could manage it.
Na ez bidájjal volt. Na jó, de én reméltem, hogy valami jó is van belőle.
These creatures won't go down easily.
Hát éppenséggel nagyon vertük őket is. Igen. Varázshíd, nem. Gondolom majd később. És Einstein, mit játszanak az emberek, ha nem a sztorit? Mert a poéba láttam, hogy vannak ilyen mappok, meg dolgok. És az mit jelent? Most ez mi? El kéne olvasni. Oh, corpse skill can be used at will for 10 seconds. Jó, az egy szar. És ilyenkor ki se lehet cserélni, amíg zén van, bazd meg. Aha. Akkor ez olyasmi lehet, mint azok a mappok, amiket Mala csinál a poéba. I guess. Fú, le lehet liftezni.
You've been arguing with Linden again, haven't you?
Our motivations are complete.
This is one of the cultist lairs. They are casting part of the illusion inside.
Ez mondjuk eléggé más, igen. ez a hullarobbangatás,
or to
ez
dispel the Covenant's magic.
olyan OP, hogy atya úristen. Ezt se próbáltuk még ki.
What shall you do when Magda is dead?
Kill the demon. There's no time to talk. My brothers need us. Stay strong! I won't let you die while I still stand! But there's no time for pleasantries. Save my men. They're scattered in this cave. I'll help. I'm all right. You need your strength, soldier. I'm glad you came when you did. I won't fall to you, rotten beasts! I thought I was dead. Thank you. There are too many! Everyone, let us report back to the captain. Everyone's accounted for. Dead. All right, men. Finish patching up these two and let's get out of this damned pit. Yes, sir. Wait. You hear that? Another ambush!
Ó, a faszom. Wow. Már majdnem itt hagytalak titeket az előbb, úgyhogy szerencsétek volt. Ez a teleport elég érdekes, nem mindig sikerül neki oda csúszni, ahova én akarom. Nem ez az Army of Dead akármi se győzött meg, ez a középre rohanás. Muszáj volt az Akt 2-t itt is ilyen sivatagra csinálni. Vov.
What business do you have in this place? There's a treasure chest down here. Watch my back while I haul it up. Then we can split the rewards. Get ready. I'm bringing it up now. Oh, damn, it's stuck. I'm gonna need time to fix this.
Aha, meg kell védeni, gondoltam. Feltételezem a csontik alapból megcsinálják helyettem.
Though the champions are larger and the lunatics more devastating, it is the there it goes. Though the champions are larger and the lunatics more devastating. There it is.
Nem bírja végigmondani, mert belepofázik.
Though the champions are larger and the lunatics more devastating, it is the shaman priests who lead the fallen. These shrunken, unintimidating demons can easily kill an enemy with their fire force. It is their ability to resurrect their imp allies that allows them to command such high respect from their peers.
Elmagyarázta, mit tudnak csinálni a sámánok. Golyót lőnek, tüzeset meg. Feltámasztgatnak enemeket. Szabad izgulni rajta. Jó, szerintem voltunk mindenhol. Ó, és volt egy level up. Bone armor. Your armor grants immunity but has a reduced... azt mondjuk nem szar.
A suspicious one.
Csonté. Freezing
I
grasp.
suppose this is what one should expect in such a case.
Jó. Aurává változik. Az mondjuk nem rossz. Nem kell nyomkodni. És jobban halnak low HP instant.
Illusion should be dispelled now. Let us see for ourselves. I think it is time for you to know my true tale.
Jaj, mi van
I am
veled?
not from Chaldeum. I learned these spells 1500 years ago. My sisters and I pledged our service to a man of great power. We called him the Prophet.
1500 éves?
And placed us in a magical slumber to awaken in this era. I am to prevent the lords of hell from invading.
The Prophet. I have not heard of this figure, but your aid is welcome.
Aha, és le lehetne cserélni. Hát, mégiscsak egy spellcaster. Tankunk, meg ott a gólem. Gyere. Majd adunk neked dolgokat. Charm an enemy to fight for you. Damage és slow. Passz.
I will use it well.
Skill cooldown csökkentés. Static elemental damage bonus. Damage from ranged attack reduced, increased armor and slow melee attackers for you and enchantress. Conjures a pool of energy that deals damage.
A powerful ability.
An aura that increases attack speed for you and the enchantress. Megvéd a haláltól, az meg mindig hasznos lehet. Na hát akkor most adni kéne neki valamit, mert ennek meg semmilyen nincs, ugye? Így a kb. Bármit, ugye?
Thank you.
Például bunkós botot. Hát annyira nem biztos, hogy fog örülni ezeknek a fegyvereknek, de...
I will use this. This is well crafted.
De úgy csinál, mintha örülne, mert... nagyon idedelmes mágus néni. Na jó.
Now to the Kasim outpost.
You will find it to the north. There is still some distance away.
Ott volt a waypoint, azt azért szedjük már össze. olyan damage van, hogy... Nem emberi. Ezek mit csinálnak? Fire chain-t. Valami rendkívül fontos pince már megint. Urax. Én nem tudom.
You're too kind.
Hát, jó, te meg alul öltözött vagy azért. Most így első blikre muszáj valamit baszni veled. Jó, ott le lehet menni. Mondjuk azért ezeknek már egész jó HP-juk van.
If you insist. És akkor a Lord of Light keressük ezt a Belialt, vagy kit. Majd ebben a városban. És elvileg körbeértünk. Na gyere már fel! Ez mi a pék? Random izé? Homokvihar.
Mindig utáltam a hullarobbantás, de csodálatos. Ujjjjjjjj.
You will make a fine corpse.
És valóban megfagynak a csontiktól. Vagyis konkrétan az, akire ráugranak. Kane.
It is with some reluctance that I write on the 7 lords of hell, for they are the greatest of the demons, and even whispering their names seems to poison the air around me. They are divided into the lesser evils, Belial, Asmodan, Juriel, and Andariel, and the prime evils, Mephisto, Baal, and Diablo.
I must wait.
Még egy waypoint, egész közel az előzőhöz. Ez mi ez itt ez? Valami necromancer.
Well met, Master Metan. What have you discovered here?
Powerful spirits haunt these ruins. I was not strong enough to defeat them, but I was able to trap them. I fear the coven that invades the region will try to use the spirits for their nefarious purposes.
Ó, bazd meg. But if you dare, you can try to put them to rest. Activate the totems to release the spirits and be prepared to fight.
Can you hear their angry voices? Still more remain.
One more left.
The dead are insidious, my friend. Do not forget that.
Pacify the spirits. Master Metan will be pleased.
The voices fade. The spirits in this place are calm. I can begin the work of freeing them. The howling of the spirits lessens. You have put them to rest. Wait. Listen. The coven! We have denied the coven, but I fear they will find other, darker powers to exploit. Thank you, and go with the blessings of Rathma. 2 decades ago, my mentor faced the forces of evil and emerged victorious. I cannot hope to surpass his achievements, but I will try to bring balance to the raging forces that threaten to tear the world asunder in these days. The spirits are restless near Chaldeum. I must quiet them.
That needs to recharge. That needs to recharge.
Jó. Valami outpost?
Captain of the Guard. You are hereby ordered to send a band of your most loyal men to secure the Kasim outpost. Control of the city hangs by a thread. The commoners are becoming restless, and it is imperative that we subdue them. Remain vigilant, for there may already be an outsider within our borders looking to stir up trouble.
We've been safe ever since the Imperial Guard will keep us safe.
I need you to open the gate.
You must be mad. But if you're intent on rushing headlong to your death, talk to Captain David down in the command post. He's got the gate key.
Jó. Nem gyanús. Leküldenek egy pincébe.
Delivered unto me as a sacrifice, a gift from Lord Belial.
Or he's setting you up to fail.
No, he would never betray me. Strike him down.
Igen.
I am overburdened.
Not a moment too soon. They plan to sacrifice us to Belial. Iron Wolves, take back the town!
These serpentine demons are Belial's favored servants, and he has granted them some of his skill in cunning and illusion. Deceivers will cloak themselves in the familiar forms of their enemies' companions and friends, waiting to strike when the moment is opportune. It is only then that their true forms are revealed.
The Imperial Guard was infiltrated by demons?
Did Magda go to Arcanus?
Yes, we've heard rumors of a horrible slaughter there.
Then I'll be on my way.
Jó, jó, majd megyünk. Most egyelőre már nem fér el nálunk semmi, úgyhogy mivel teleportálunk? B? T. T mint teleport. Hazamegyünk, eladjuk a retket. Te megveszel mindenféle hülyeséget? Meg hát... És hol a ládánk itt? Szokni kell ezt az akt 2-t. Jó. És akkor most, hogy elkaptuk ezt a... Bazd meg. Arra már ráklikkeltem. Magdát, vagyis nem kaptuk el, mert elmenekült. De most, hogy idáig eljutottunk... Már nem lehet messze. Igen, pont ezen gondolkodtam. Lassan ideje lenne, ha meg is küzdhetnénk vele, és nem az lenne, hogy folyamatosan csak elszökik. Ez kezd egy kicsit unalmassá válni. Na, valami romok 1-es szintje, az már jelenthet valamit. Es szint! Új hülyeség. Eternal Torment. Curses kevesebb eszenciával és örökké tartanak. Na, a Rushnak is van valamilyen. Heals you for every enemy passed through. Semmi értelme, nem fogok keresztül menni senkin a világon. Explosion. Freezes all enemies. Az jó lehet. Úgyis szokni kellett ezt az össze-vissza robbanós valamit. Bár nem volt olyan nagyon rossz azért. Na ez mi? Megint egy tovább menőke. De még ezt a részt sem derítettük fel. tudja, mi minden vár még itt ránk. Ez elég szar, hogy ez csak 2 percenként van, mert elég OP. Jó, ott volt a cseppet sem gyanús pince, igen. Akkor körbeértünk, még itt a közepén szétnézünk, hát ha van valami rendkívül fontos dolog. Kis mini quest vagy valami. Aztán mehetünk tovább. Jó lenne az Akt 2-t is megcsinálni. Jó, még itt voltak a romok, ami ugye több szintes. Jó lenne az Akt 2-t ma megcsinálni, de annyira fáradt vagyok a tegnapi után, hogy hajnal 2-ig ment, hogy egyáltalán nem vagyok benne biztos, hogy erre bármennyi esély is van.
I came here searching for a powerful ghost named Gesrim. We found him here, locked within the soul prisons. But the cultist wounded me gravely in the desert, and I dare not try.
Ó, bazd meg! Megint elnyomtam a... Egyszerűen nem elmondtam. Hol van muti? Ups, rossz klikk, én a gólemet akartam ráküldeni, ez kicsit túlzás volt így. Recovery.
Magnificent.
Ha csak az nem. Na, akkor lemegyünk a romokba. Hát, ha valami fontosat találunk. Jó van akkor. Hú, erre emlékszek régről. Érdekes, hogy pont erre emlékszek.
The deserts of Kyrgyzstan are majestic, expansive, and full of stinging swarms of insects. They may seem a minor nuisance, but these vermin carry numerous strains of pestilence. One of them was trapped in my boot once, and my foot swelled up to the size of a melon before the infection cleared. What horrible creatures!
Ez már odahalunk. Ilyen sem volt még.
Dangerous demons are large and imposing. The dust imps are little more than children in size, but they possess the cunning and bloodlust of far larger creatures. They take cover in the shadows, emerging only when viable prey wanders too close. Then they ambush, leaving little more than bones behind them.
Perfect. Durva kis impek voltak. Erről a területről most eszembe jutott a Long Way Down című játék, azt se próbáltuk még ki. Ezt is szeretném. De hát ennyi mindent nem lehet. Köszönöm szépen, Totrolus, a követést. Üdv nálunk. Mi újság van? Mondj valami jót. Egy fontos része a történetnek. Hogy telik a hétvégéd? Hogy érzed magad? Túl vagyunk egy D2 Resurrected végigjátszáson. Hashtag gyerekkor felelevenítése. És most elkezdtük a 3-at úgy, hogy ezzel egyszer játszottunk, de körülbelül idáig jutottunk. And if maybe, Totrolus, you are speaking only in English, just please let me know, so I can change if needed. Ha. Kicsit több damage. Magyar, nagyon jó. Krumplit ültettetek. Wow. Ezt így viszonylag ritkán hallja az ember, hogy még bárki csinál ilyet. Reméljük lesz nektek majd eső, és nem kis gubicsok teremnek. Mint a mostani években úgy általában. Király vagy. Szerintem ez tök jó dolog, ha valaki ilyeneket csinál. Nekünk is volt családi házunk, de mi ilyen nyomorultak voltunk, és elhanyagoltunk mindent, úgyhogy inkább visszaköltöztünk társasházba. Élünk. Na most melyik? Család, família. Valakivel ültetted, ha ültettük. És mit tudsz a D3-ról? Játszottál vele sokat és profi vagy, mint Einsteinék, vagy kis casuális, mint én, hogy semmit nem tudunk róla? Ja, volt egy level up, várjál. Final service. When you take little damage, you are sustained, preventing all damage for 4 seconds. Additional, you heal. Per minion. Hát nem halsz meg, az mondjuk nem akkora nagy baj. A max essencia az meg senkit nem érdekel, mert nem használjuk. Jaj, nagyon-nagyon fáj mindenem. Úristen. Annyit ültem itt mostanában. Gólem. Várjál, nézzük a gólemet. Decay gólem. No. Volt még valami? Talán nem. Nagyon elültem a szebbik felemet. Ennyit nem lehet ülni, mint amit én ültem a héten. Ez jól láttam, hogy villámlott. Megint nem tudom, merre kell menni, bassz meg. Néha hasznos ez a pici teleport is.
Lord of Lies, is the most elusive of the 7 evils, and is a master of deceit. It is said that he manipulated Asmodan into revolt against the prime evils. This began the Burning Hell's civil war, which ended with the dark exile of the prime evils to our mortal realm. The Valrus manuscript lists Asmodan as the best battlefield commander of all demons, having defeated the angels many times in the eternal conflict across Pandemonium and the prime evils in the demonic civil war. If the Lord of Sin ever assaults our realm, we truly have much to fear.
Kicsit feljebb állítottam a háttámat, hát ha jobban fogok ülni, mert már tényleg nagyon fáj mindenem. Át kéne menni Rollihoz egy masszázsra. Hát igen.
That needs to recharge.
Innen föntről is jó, nem arról van szó. Elintézzük. Az mi? Arcane Dust, valamit ott hagytunk. Ez, ha jól emlékszek, valami crafting matéria lesz. Ha. Na jó, menjünk tovább az úton. Kisebb eséllyel tévedünk el. Ott kellett volna menni? De azt hogy nem láttam ott, amikor ott voltunk. Simán vak vagyok, jó. Az is egy opció. Nincs gond. Na, megvan a 2-es szint, és itt ennyi volt, úgyhogy mehetünk. Plusz XP shrine, az jó. Ha már level 2-n vagyunk itt ebbe a barlangocskába, akkor reményeim szerint lesz harc. Rengeteg szemét. Nézd már, hát nem lehet megölni. Még rám is robbant. Erről leszokhatnának, hogy így ránk robbantják a mindenféle dolgokat.
That needs to recharge.
Ó, ezek az impek elég kemények voltak az előbb. Adjunk nekik ilyesmit. Meglehetősen nagyot haraptak. Szét szoktam bontani néha, ha eszembe van, és nem épp eladom, mikor melyik. De még craftolgatni nem craftolgattunk egyébként. Tehát láttam, hogy lehet, de... Semmi nincs, de jó, hogy lejött. De még nem csináltunk belőlük semmit, de van egy Rahedli ilyen matériánk. Jé, ki lehet jönni. Ne szorulj már be oda a sarokba.
Diablo was the youngest of the prime evils, but I found him the most dangerous, for his power over terror left him incapable of feeling fear. Though he had easily possessed and corrupted many humans, Diablo's essence was finally trapped in a soul stone and banished to the unfathomable abyss 20 years ago.
Ja, ezt már más is mondta, csak egyszerűen... Nézd már ezt a followernek látod, ne?
I just recalled something the prophet said about you.
What was it? My skeleton?
Oh, nothing.
Egyszerűen még nem ismerjük annyira a játékot, hogy tudjam, mit kell ott nézni. De vannak ilyen alapanyagaink, látod? Ezeket mind szétbontásból szereztük. Na, menjünk innen. És már igazán megtalálhatnánk ezt a... Azt sem tudom, hogy hívják, pillangó nénit, aki megölte az öreget. Kezd egy kicsit unalmas lenni, hogy kergetőzünk vele. Most milyen e-mail jött szerintetek? Á, most kaptam e-mailt arról, hogy bekövettél. Arról minek jön e-mail vajon? Nem gondoltam, hogy ilyen későn ér ide. Azt hittem valami fontos, ilyen private stuff érkezik. Vasárnap este.
Andariel was the only female evil. She aided the lesser evils for many years, but eventually she lost faith in their plot. 2 decades ago, she chose to help Diablo during his resurgence and seize the citadel of the Sightless Eye. Ultimately, she perished at the hands of brave heroes.
Igen, azok a hírók voltunk, mi nem is olyan régen. Konkrétan. Na, találtunk ilyen rare stuff, skitát, nem tudom, necromancer only, max essence-et adna. De ez meg XP-t ad, ami van. Meg több a damage sokkal, hülyeség. Na, nem lehet őket sebezni. Meg vagytok mentve.
At last. Take solace, friend. We will free the others.
The gods have answered my prayers.
Put this place behind you. May your wounds heal swiftly, friend.
És egy random pince. Meg még egy random pince.
I wish we had come sooner.
Én nem tudom, de nekem ez a nekromanta annyira erősnek tűnik. Tényleg 2-es nehézségen játszunk, mármint a harmadiken, tehát normál, meg ami nem tudom, 2-vel utána van. Goblinokról és típusairól nem tudok róluk, de mesélhetsz. Van a loot horderes kis goblin, aki menekül az arannyal. Azt agyon kell verni és elvenni tőle a lootot. Én azt az egy goblint ismerem. Mi másra gondolhat vajon a költő?
Thank the gods.
Hát ezek kapják, halnak. Nincs kihívás sajnos. Abba lakott egy zombi. Meg abba is. Meg abba is. Menő. Ez meg undi. Nagyon undi. Valahogy lehetett közelíteni, várj. Tegnap rájöttem. ezzel? A Z-vel ezzel. Fúj. Jó. 6-7 fajta. De olyanokra gondolsz, mint a kis arannyal elszaladós goblin? Egyre gondolunk? Na, mi van még a Treasure Goblinon kívül? Valóban így hívják. Így, hogy mondod. Mert ez érdekes lehet. Tanuljak valamit ma is.
Another sunset, and Alcarnus is still safe from the sudden madness that plagues Chaldeum. Though we are seeing an influx of hooded pilgrims for some Zakarum holy day, the demons out there are keeping their distance. I will double the guard at the gate. We must not be unprepared if our luck turns.
Tippre mindegy volt. Checkpoint. Na?
Magda, such sad, sad tales have reached me of your truly abysmal failure to stop the enemy at the Cassim outpost. But at least the enemy's spy is being found. Once we eliminate her and her allies, this obnoxious little world will fall to me, and perhaps you, if you survive.
Hozok vizet. Egyetlen percet kérek. Elfogyott a vizecskéim, és nem találom a papucsomat. Segítség. Hova a bánatba esett le? Megvan. Napilm. 1 perc. Na re. Szóval, Gem Hoarder csak gemeket dob. Azt ki sem tudom mondani. Treasure Goblins köszönöm a crafting materiálokat, kék és sárga itemeket. Ellenben nagyobb eséllyel fog legendás itemet adni, és általában szokott is. Crafting materiálokat, kék és sárga itemeket, ellenben nagyobb eséllyel... Na hát... eddig én csak agyonvertem őket, úgyhogy igazából lehet, hogy más is jött már szembe, a fasz se tudja. Na, Kill Magda, végre ez a quest, hogy Kill Magda. Édes Istenem, de régen várom ezt a pillanatot, mióta megölte Kane-t.
It matters not. While you hunted me, Belial's Imperial Guard captured your little witch Leah.
Úgy van.
Soon, her power shall be his.
Elkapták közben Liát. Jó, jó, ebből lehet baj. Én nem értem. Hát nem. De érted? Tehát nem is normálon játszunk, mert én azon szoktam játszani mindent, hanem mindenki rinyált, hogy rakjuk nehezebbre raktuk. És így is mindenki meghal instant. Nem biztos, hogy értem ezt a játékot. Azt mondta Einstein, hogy mikortól? Írta itt. Majd nehezebb lesz. Hát én nem tudom. Biztos. Én elhiszek mindent, csak... Még nem vagyunk ott. Nagy fejszével rohangál a varázsló néni. Kis segítőnk. Jó, hát elvileg akkor kész vagyunk, irány haza. Mert akkor most szegény Liát elrabolták. De megbosszultuk az öreget. Videót is kapunk.
Before she died, Magda revealed that Belial's treachery goes even deeper than we suspected.
Hát én nem tudom, én mindig normálon játszok, és az most nagyon gagyi volt. Most átraktuk expertre. Nem tudom. Eddig még nem erős. Na, vannak nagyobb gemjeink, fontos. A szemetet meg eladjuk, vagy betörjük, vagy valami. Így. Na te mit akarsz? Changes in the city.
Last time I passed through here was soon after meeting Nella. She wanted to stop and see the city, but I convinced her to travel on. My good memories of Chaldeum feel like I'm watching someone else's life. I'll be glad for us to be gone.
Hey, mister, I got some new things. You should take a look.
I must say, I'm very fond of this new family I find myself in. But you could be a bit more open about your love for us, you know.
Love?
Oh, don't try to hide it. You act like you just need us for our skills. But we know the real reason you've brought us along with you. Have I ever told you that I knew Shen before he became part of our family here? Oh, he is such a sweet old fool. What a wild love we had for each other.
Ez a nő, ez érdekes.
Surprising things, if you know what I mean. I could tell you stories that would curl your hair.
That would curl your hair.
Were you born into the Templar Order.
No. Our scripture says, as a farmer reaps his wheat, so must the Order harvest and purify the weeds.
And you do not take offense to that?
You speak out of kindness, but you do not understand. When they took me, they saved my life and my immortal soul.
Jó, hát ezekkel a végtelenségig lehet
What
beszélgetni.
happened to the rest of your family?
My brother and I were orphans. We only had each other.
So you both turned to thieving?
No.
A gyárba gyerekek szoktak gyakran.
You were constantly at odds then?
Not as much as you might think. Until the end, that is.
I would hear of your sins if we are to continue fighting together.
I cannot tell you.
There can be no secrets in this alliance, Cormac.
You misunderstand me. We are literally unable to recall our pasts. The Inquisitors stripped my sins and the memory of them from me, leaving me pure.
Why would your order alter your memory?
Our initiation blinds us to our sinful pasts, so that we might clearly see the future and prepare for the final battle.
How?
I was chained to a wall and beaten. By the third day I was mad from pain and hunger. That is when the whipping began. I was told I relived all of my transgressions. Everything that brought me tainted joy. The whip took away that joy. And the sin, leaving me pure.
That was torture, not ascendance.
Yeah.
Meditation and study would have sufficed.
Don't you understand? The Templar Order is trying to protect humanity from extinction. What is my pain against that goal?
Fú, fanatikus szegény.
You have placed too much trust in your order, Cormac.
Igen.
I have considered what we discussed, and you are correct. I know little about my past, beyond what my order has told me. But what does it matter? Look what they have done for me. They've turned me into a living weapon, a light against darkness.
Nagyon szent cél.
Serve well in ignorance. Learn the truth.
De hülye vagy, ha igen, nem érdekel.
How do I seek memories that have been taken from me?
Search for clues. Anything you can find that relates to the Templar.
You may be right. I will find a way to take back my memories and exonerate my order. I have thought of a way to retrieve my lost memories, but it is dangerous. I must ask you to promise me something. Should I lapse into my old sins, whatever they may be, you must kill me, as I killed John Dar.
If you insist.
I found a journal on John Dar's corpse, written in an ancient Templar cipher. I can translate it, but it will take some time. Perhaps studying his treachery.
Ez vicces, hogy még a mercenariknek is van háttérsztoria.
It's a reasonable plan, but you are still worried.
John Dar was once a man of faith, devoted to the Templar Order. What if he discovered something that made him betray himself? Matters not, for I must do this anyway.
Vajon meghallgatta ezeket bárki valaha?
Strange passage from John Dar's journal. Long before he began serving Magda, he found a set of what he called key words hidden in a dusty librum. He writes that when he read these words, memories from his past returned to torment him. It was at that point that he began to mistrust the Order, though he did not say why. I am prepared to look upon these words and risk my soul. But I want you to understand something. I know I may die at any time. When I do, it must be without a single doubt that I am serving the light.
You risk more by delaying.
Thank you, my friend. But please, remember your promise.
Hát jó.
You and your brother chose different paths.
We're not much alike, really. He was always dependable and practical, A complete bore, I'd say.
And you committed yourself to a life of crime.
Hardly. I was just amusing myself with a thieves' guild. It was nothing serious.
Your brother had no objections?
That may have been serious.
Oké, na mentsük meg Liát.
Killed Magda. Before she passed, she claimed that Belial used the Imperial Guard to capture Leah.
Then they must be holding the Emperor against his will. I tremble to think what Belial might do with Leah and her growing power. The only chance we have to rescue Leah is to wrest the Emperor from the grasp of the Imperial Guard.
We need to get into the city. Ashira might be able to help.
Az ki a bánat. Hú, bazd meg, ezzel is lehet beszélgetni az eséséről, a zuhanásáról.
Not just any angel. I was the Archangel of Justice. My fall awoke the vengeful dead who were slain unjustly during Diablo's reign of terror. There was nothing I could do. As my power left my body, I had absolutely no control over it.
Cágény.
Chaldeum is the greatest city in the world, the seat of the Empire of Kyrgyzstan.
So they say.
Its libraries overflow with undeciphered tomes of arcane knowledge. Its streets cover labyrinthine tunnels. It is a city of wonder and mystery. I do not know how these refugees persevere. Their situation is dire, and it seems there is little hope for them. Where do they find the strength to carry on?
Their hearts possess the will to survive.
The human spirit never ceases to amaze me. I feel Belial in the very air. I see his shadow behind haunted eyes. Hear his voice whispering lies on the wind. He need not bring an army to this city. It is his already.
Na jó. Ránk támad mindenki, vagy csak az őrség?
The conditions out here are deplorable. Something must be.
Ashira, the Emperor is in danger. I need to speak with him.
I heard what you did at Kasim Outpost in Alcanis. You have my thanks, and you shall have my help. Captain Ravan, this man has vital information regarding the massacre in the borderlands. We must see the Emperor at once.
Very well, but I don't think you'll find him receptive. Let them pass.
Elég érdekes, hogy csak így átengednek. Azt hittem, keresztül kell verekednünk magunkat az őrségen.
Let's go. I'll lead you to the palace.
Na hajrá, akkor haladjál.
You are bold to have sought this audience with me. My guards tell me you were responsible for the massacre of innocent villagers in Alcanis.
Your guards lied.
If you are innocent, then why do you have spies skulking through my sewers? Bring her in!
Leah?
Let me go! I detest violence. Guards, I leave this matter in your hands.
De ez nem egy kicsi gyerek volt így ránézésre? Persze, hogy ilyen kígyó. Leah rájuk robbant.
You are quite the optimist.
Ja, itt ennyi volt? Jó.
Get out of here. I will cover your escape.
Thank you. Now we need to get to the sewers. I'll explain why when we get there.
Szia, Dragon! Hogy vagyunk? Hogy vagyunk? Hát, D3 akt 2-nél járunk. Épp megöltük Magdát. Most pedig megmentettük Liát. És nem értek hozzá, de lassan szájba vágjuk Belialt, a hazugságoknak a borzalmát. Jó kedved van? Na, mi történt, amiért jó kedved van? Mesélj. Szeretem, ha valami jót mondtok. Akkor jöttök. Tegnap hajnal 2-ig ment az akt 1. Hogy befejezzük. Már mindenem fájt. Annyit ültem itt, hogy hihetetlen. Jó, hát megkeressük a csatornába való lemenetelt, csak... Momentán a gyíkokkal, kígyókkal harcolunk, ha nem vennéd észre. Ebben a vázákban lófasz sincs. Megtalálta az anyját életben?
We must reach her.
Nagyon jó. Milyen előadáson voltál?
So Magda was telling the truth. Somehow I knew my mother was alive. I always knew it.
But there is still a reason she never reunited with you.
The Accursed were created when a necrotic plague spread through Kyrgyzstan centuries ago. The infected watched in terror as their flesh blackened and died. The strongest medicines could not stop the decay. Eventually, they fell into a dormant state and their bodies were piled up in dark and forgotten places where they could rest undisturbed.
Na de már túl sok szálon beszélgetünk, szóval milyen előadáson voltál, és én hoztam vissza a lelked belé. Csak próbáltam megakadályozni, hogy öngyilkos legyen, de körülbelül ennyi volt. Semmi komolyat nem követtem el, hidd el. Csak próbáltam barátként viselkedni. De ha azt mondta, hogy én voltam, aki visszahozta belé a lelket, akkor az jól esik, és örülök neki, hogy így értelmezte és így érzékelte.
Only the most talented mages can summon skeletal guardians. It takes great power to form these tall, slim constructs from their unstable reagents, and even more power to sustain them. In the hands of a master, however, the guardians can become powerful weapons capable of defending their posts until the end of time.
Fogalmam sincs, merre kéne menni. Megvan. Három felé lehetett, arra mentem, amerre kell.
My exemplary servants. Keep the witch alive until she talks. Painfully loose her tongue, but only to a point. Remember what happened with the vizier's assistant? It was a pleasurable time, I admit. But the man had only incoherent babble and flung strands of pus spilling from his lips by the end.
Megmérgezték a gólemet, beszarsz.
We shall need very long baths after this.
Ékszer. Vagy a Liának az anyukája?
Tell us about the Black Soul Stone. We know of the three that the Horadrim used to trap the primeval. What is the purpose of this one?
Your master Belial has good reason to fear it.
Leave her alone!
Seize them!
Mi ez az ulti? Vagy nem tudom minek hívjuk, spell, ez... instant öl bárkit. Actually. Ja, hát lófasz sincs.
Leah, my daughter. You know who I am? My darling, I've watched over you all your life, but I never dared get close because of the danger that always shadows me.
Speaking of which, let's get moving.
Perfect.
Ugye, ahogy teleportál, megyünk, bocsi.
Hey, mister. I got some new things. You should take a look.
I heard that you were there 20 years ago when Mount Eriad was destroyed.
Baal, the Lord of Destruction, sought to enslave mankind to the power of hell by corrupting the sacred World Stone. Unthinkable though it was, I was forced to destroy it.
But there were consequences.
Understand, friend, that entire worlds burned as heaven and hell fought over the World Stone. Ariad's destruction was regrettable. And believe me, I paid a high cost as well.
What happened when you destroyed the World Stone?
The resultant explosion dispersed the light and harmony of my angelic being. Without form or shape, I restored myself within the realm of pandemonium. It took me 20 of your years, but finally, I returned home to the high heavens.
20 év telt el.
Hardly. Believing my actions had endangered creation, the Angiras Council put me, the Archangel of Justice, on trial. I knew then that heaven was doomed, unless I could enlist the aid of mankind against the coming onslaught of hell.
I'm surprised Cain never told you why I left. He knew I was called to fight the Lords of Hell, and I knew he would keep you safe.
He's gone now.
Then it's fate that we have been reunited. Cain's work, your work, is my war.
According to the Herodric texts, only 2 evils remain. Belial is here in Chaldeum, and Azmodan has yet to reveal himself.
Jó, hát megpróbáljuk agyonverni Belialt, aztán meggondolom Azmodant is. Érdekes. Itemeket adnak.
Leah still adores you, even though you left her behind.
What? No, I never saw it that way. She grew up in safety, while I risked my life to find the key to our salvation. It was the sacrifice that I had to make. In any case, Leah will meet her full potential under my guidance. Do you not have things to do?
How well did you know Cain?
For a time, during the darkening of Tristram, we spent many nights in the Tavern of the Rising Sun, discussing his Herodric texts and the varied arcana I'd collected during my travels.
Did you meet again?
Only from afar. From time to time our paths would cross, and I would catch glimpses of Leah as she grew. It broke my heart that I could not reveal myself and raise her as my own.
How did the guards capture you?
I was trying to steal out of the city. I'd returned to gather some things before setting out to recover Zoltan Kuhl's head, and the guards found me.
The guards were asking you about this Black Soul Stone. I remember reading about it in Uncle's journal, but it didn't seem important.
No, but it is. It is the key to defeating evil forever. It was created by the mage Zoltan Kuhl to trap demonic souls.
Az jó hangzik.
He was in Renegade Herodrim, dismembered by his brethren before he could activate the Soul Stone. His head was sealed away in the Dulgar Oasis.
We must retrieve it. Because if we're to use the Soul Stone to defeat Belial and Azmodan, Zoltan Kull must live again.
Föl kell támasztani. Egy ilyen renegált Horadri most?
Ally. The witch, Adria. She believes that the Black Soul Stone will allow us to defeat the Lords of Hell. But this remains to be seen.
Majd meglátjuk, jó. Hát támasszuk fel Petit, az biztos mindig olyan nagyon jó ötlet nekromantáskodni.
Murderer, torturer, monster. These were the titles bestowed upon Zoltan Kull by the Horadrim.
Akkor pláne jó
It would
ötlet.
cost them dearly. They killed the wizard for his crimes against nature and sealed his broken corpse within a shadow realm. It seems they were afraid he might return. Zoltan Kull, a legend. There is no doubt in my mind he is as powerful as the stories say. But for every bit of his genius, he was surely mad. He was obsessed with immortality and power.
A madman. We would do better to leave him asleep in the desert than to
Egyetértek.
call on him for aid.
You have a better idea.
I do not. It is merely a warning.
After what I've heard of him, I'd prefer not to become involved with this Zoltan Kull.
Én pont így, igen.
But you have faced great peril before. If Belial and Azmodan invade, you will have much more to worry about than a dismembered wizard.
I don't like dealing with Kull any better than you do, but I see no other way. If Adria says we must, then we must. Uncle Deckard trusted her, and so will I.
Azt honnan tudjuk, hogy ez az a nő például, amúgy?
300 years ago, I selected Kull and 6 others to form the Horadrim. He was a great man who was driven mad by his long quest to hunt evil.
He is not the first. What did he do?
He delved into powers not meant for man, trying to fashion an artifact that could fill his empty heart with the souls of angels and demons. The Horadrim had no choice but to slay him. The Order never recovered.
Tehát, ha belegondolunk, egyedül Kane ismerte ezt az Adriát. És a, nem tudom, Lord of Lies-nak vagyunk a városában jelenleg. Tehát lehet, hogy akár hazudik.
How did you meet your wife?
It's actually quite a tale. We met in a town not far from here on the outskirts of Curast. She was, well, you're not going to believe it. She was locked in a cage.
Az igen.
Your wife was a criminal?
No. They were going to burn her as a witch.
That is a crime here, isn't it?
Let's talk about this another time.
Már other time van, oké.
How did you rescue your wife?
I broke her out in the middle of the night and we escaped. They didn't chase us far. I guess they were glad to see her go.
You did not fear her, even given the accusations.
She wasn't a witch. She was a mystic. Though we didn't find that out for a time. Not until we started traveling with the Vetchin wagon train. But that's a story for another time.
Oké. Na haladjunk.
That needs to recharge.
Érdekes, érdekes, érdekes.
I think we may have a visitor up ahead.
Hát... Gólem, óvatosabban.
I believe that they conspired together to assist Diablo in releasing Mephisto and Baal, though they had both supported the lesser evils in the past. The Lord of Pain was found guarding Baal's prison, the tomb of Tal Rasha, when he was slain by heroes.
Igen, azok mi voltunk, azok a hősök.
Listen to me. I cannot talk for long. Belial's guards are constantly watching me.
Are they?
Forgive me for my behavior at court. The gods would have killed me had I sided with you. but I will help you now as I can. You must be headed to the oasis. I can open this gate for you.
És ez a kisgyerek a császár? Ez csodálatos.
Retake control of your city.
There's little I can do. Between my advisors and the Imperial Guard, my every move and action are controlled. I've tried to fight back, but Belial's influence is strong. But now you've given me a chance. Perhaps my only chance.
How can you aid me if you are being watched?
You're here to kill Belial, aren't you? I can help.
But you have no power.
I can still fight in my own way. I want my empire back. I will find where Belial is hiding and deliver him to you.
You have already proved yourself untrustworthy.
Told you it was not my choice. My every move is controlled and I'm surrounded by enemies. But I swear to you, I will help you. I will prove it to you.
Hát hajrá. Egyelőre azért nem teljesen hisszük el, amit mondasz, de legyen úgy. Ha bejutunk a palotába és ott lesz ez a Belial, akkor viszont az ilyen akt 2 végének a szaga lenne. De hát még annyi minden nem, hát alig vannak teleportok, hát még valami nem jó. A fasz van. Most meghaltunk volna, ha nem ment meg a néni. Ó, ezek a robbanások, biztos. Wow. Szóval még nem lehet vége az akt 2-nek ilyen könnyen. Gyanús ez nekem. Valami legendary axe, amit otthon meg kell nézni. Cipője még úgyse volt a néninek. Jó, és level up-oltunk is, ami fontos. Pet of Bones, Unleash a Line of Bone Spikes. Egyenesen megy előre egy vonalba, gondolom. A Revive-nak van Increase damage, but don't last as long. Army of Dead, ez az ulting. Skeletons will rise from the ground and attack random targets. Az jól hangzik. Ez egy szar volt. Enemies in the land of the dead are periodically frozen. Ott volt még valami átok. Damage reduction increased, but no longer reduces movement speed. Az se lehet annyira rossz, de akkor ezt az Army of Dead-et átrakjuk erre. Azonnal megtaláltuk a kijáratot a háromféle irányból.
Mephisto, Lord of Hatred, was so pervasive that even after he had been defeated and entombed in a soul stone, His demonic essence oozed upwards into Travancore and corrupted the Zakharum priests. Though he fell to the same heroes who killed his brothers, I fear for us should he ever return.
Csak nem. Olyan szépen megöltük. Follower intelligencia. Na, csak ide hol van F? Itt volt egy waypoint.
Bale was the most brash and reckless of the primevals. After the Dark Exile, he was contained within the Horodrim Tal Rasha and entombed. Centuries later, Diablo freed Bale, who then corrupted the World Stone to devastating effect for the barbarians who lived near Mount Ariat. The heroes killed Bale shortly afterward.
Azok is mi voltunk, igen. Új enemy, valami hárpiák.
It's easy to focus on the dangerous foes one may encounter on the ground, but the Bloodhawks rule the skies with terrible ferocity. These crimson-winged birds will wait until their prey is at a disadvantage, then swoop down to it. Watch for their shadows on the nearby terrain, and be prepared to flee quickly.
Mi a picsa csipogott? Há, Istenem! Valószínűleg megérdemlem a kötekedő embereket, mert biztos én is ilyen voltam. Néha emlékeztet magamra az ilyen.
Oh, thank you. I thought I was a dead man. I pick up garbage from the aqueduct so it doesn't ruin our water supply. Doesn't pay well, but I find plenty to sell. Have a look.
Nesze szemét. Az mondjuk elég jó. Ez is egy új enemy? Rögtön gondoltam, hogy nem kell hulláknak lenni ahhoz, hogy idézzünk csontikat, mert az nagyban megnehezítené a dolgokat, meg gyakorlatilag meg se halnak.
To those who doubt my achievements in research, I present my findings on the Dune Dervish. It took me many years to find the truth of these strange, deadly figures. But my sources indicate that they are the cursed remains of mages who summoned a demon far beyond their power to control.
Picit hamarabb is benyomhattam volna ezt az ultiszerű vackot.
Overwhelm the enemy and seize his companions. There is a witch among them, and another, a girl. Bring them to me along with the Black Soul Stone. They will be searching for the head of Zoltun Kuhl. Scour the oasis for it. Some old sorcery lingers on the skull, and it must be mine.
That needs to recharge.
Jó, nagy terület ez. Faszomat már.
This world can abide you no longer.
Nem egy megszokott holttest, miről beszél?
I've never seen a hive this big before.
Ez egy fészek és innen jönnek ki a nemik? Jó, hát kitakarítottuk őket. Na jó. Ment az ulti, vagy minek hívják. Én nem harcolok ilyen világítósokkal.
That is not possible.
Valaki halljon már meg. Onnantól már win. Hát én elhiszek neked bármit, de te ki vagy egyébként? Jó, hát majd arra megyünk, de... Ezért gondolom később kellene jönni, és kurvára nem találtuk meg még amit kellett, mert körbe-körbe megyünk ugye a map szélén. Lupa. Bone spiriteknek lehetne több belőlük. Jaj, tudom, ez az, ami besétál felrobbanni. Azoknak a tüskéseknek lehetne, hogy stunnoljon. A leechnek lehetne, hogyha meghalnak, healelődünk. Csomó fasság! Fallen Shaman. Fallen Master, bocsánat. kezdenek egészen sokan lenni egyébként. Valamelyik föltámasztja őket. Hol a faszomban van még egy sámán? Ott. Ha az annak számított. Na és körbeérünk lassan. Ja, még itt lefelé lehet. Jaj, hol érnénk körbe, viszont akkor ezt a fönti részt kitakarítjuk, ne kelljen, hogyha... Bár úgyis el kell jönni még erre, de... Akkor már legyen egybe. Az mi ez? Chest. Azonnal meg kellett jelenni valami. Fontos őrzőknek.
Give it more time.
Aj, nagyon nagy a CD rajta. Az mi volt, madár? Na, most mondhatjuk, hogy ez a fenti rész, ez pipa. Akkor vissza kell menni oda le. És biztos estek jó dolgok, nem? Na mindegy. F. Neked, néni bácsi. Várjál, nem jó. Ez egykezes, kétkezes? Kemény lett a néni. Jó lesz így. Ott volt még valami amulett. Vitalitás, nem érdekes. Nagy ez a terület.
I'm afraid not. You fine corpse.
Van néhány lejárat is. Ez is egy pince.
Please help. The refugees will make fine slaves, and you will make a fine corpse.
Na, most komolyan.
You have done something truly noble, warrior. Let me show you
Szívesen.
why this room is so important.
Van benne loot.
The Imperial Guards were trying to take these refugees. I did not know what to do.
You did what was right. That is all that matters.
I am not the warrior my father was. Take whatever you want from his chests.
Megtörtént. Na most viszont tényleg körbeértünk egy egész nagy területen. Ezt a maradék ösvényeket felderítjük. Vajon ezekbe a pincékbe voltunk? Azt szerintem itt volt a kereskedő, de... Igen. Akkor ennek el is adjuk a szemetet.
I pick up garbage from the aqueduct so it doesn't ruin our water supply. Doesn't pay well, but I find plenty.
Ha már útba estél. Ott viszont szerintem nem voltunk, de nem akarok hazudni. Úgyhogy csekkolni kell. Hát nem voltunk, a faszomat. Level 1. Ó, és megint pókok. Fúj, de undorodom.
I must wait.
Viszont lassan be kell fejezni a játszást. Fél 80. Hajat kell mosnom, vacsoráznom kell. És holnap meló van, úgyhogy be kell mennem az irodába. Tehát piszkosul szomorú nap lesz. És még este is program lesz. Bár csak 5-től. Rockworm, az igen. És nem... csak egy órácska.
Give it more time.
De akkor is.
The rockworm may very well be the ugliest creature ever to blight the world with its presence. Bereft of any features aside from its massive jaws, the rockworm appears to be a giant invertebrate. I should like to study it further, but its burrowing tendencies make it extraordinarily difficult to track.
That needs to recharge.
Level 2. Volt pofájuk megfagyasztani. Megint. Kaszával lehet attack speedet kapni enemy hitért cserébe. És van egy you are healed for 10% of your life on hit when one of your minion hits an enemy. Jó. Végtelen heal. Ezek voltak a főnik, de én rányomtam mindent. Falnak ütköztünk. Találtunk megint rengeteg dolgot. Itt egy ritka gyűrű rögtön, ami jobbnak tűnik, mint az enyém. Sokkal jobbnak, mint az enyém, pláne mint az.
Perfect.
Perfect. Jó az.
That needs to recharge.
Na jó. Egy barlang megint pippa. Na te valami főni vagy. Mert a csontik szétkapnak, ne viccelj. Oké, oké.
Magic linger here. Give it more time.
Magic fills.
We are in agreement. Kul, the renegade, must be stopped. He seeks to duplicate the power of the stones and wield it for his own ends. He is obsessed with the powers of heaven and hell. Drawing their attention will only bring doom to us all.
Gondolom azonnal elindultam megint a jó irányba. nem.
Weakness consumes you.
Kicsi kis impact.
The night embraces you.
Megtaláltunk valami fejet. Ó, de szép nagyra nőtt. Aha. Még van a kijárat. Adriával kell beszélni a táborban.
I thought there would be more.
És lehet ott fogjuk befejezni.
You will make a fine corpse.
Már lore nem is raknak bele, mert több táska van, gondolom, mint ahány könyvecske. Hol? Ott. Treasure Goblin.
That needs to recharge.
Megvan. Bocsi, veletek itt nem is foglalkoztunk hátul. A Treasure Goblinra rárepültünk, sorry.
Has blessed me. All must serve the cycle.
Sikerült. Ja, mert ide föntre kellett volna.
I feel like you're my elder brother. Is that wrong?
That depends. Do you wish to learn about the dead?
Jó, hát kint vagyunk, és haza tudunk menni, azon nem múlik semmi. Kétkezes. Akkor leszarjuk. Ellenben a néninek kétkezese van.
Perfect. Perfect.
Neki ki lehet cserélgetni dolgokat. Kb. Ennyit. Jó. Volt egy azonosítatlan legendás cucc.
Leah, are you all right? Yes, I think so. I'm sorry to push you like this, but it will all be for the best in the end. I know.
Ezek mit csinálnak?
Please look, you won't be disappointed.
My people are shunned in many places, but we were always welcomed in Caldeum. Something must be very wrong, that they won't even let their own people into the city now.
But what is it? You must tell me everything.
Is that any way to speak to me? And you don't need visions to see that Belial is in control of the city. The question is how. Those you've chosen to fight alongside you are an interesting bunch. Children after my own heart, flawed in such interesting ways. Irena, you are quite vivacious for one with such a burden. Cormac has certainly noticed. Oh, don't pretend you haven't seen him looking at you. He'd best keep his vows in mind. Or maybe he shouldn't. And that Lyndon, ha! He makes me laugh. He can warm my bed any night. Reminds me of my second husband, he does. This Adria, I sense dark things about her. She is not averse to using whatever means necessary to destroy Asmodan and Belial. She will use the Black Soulstone, no matter what the cost.
We have no alternative.
Some costs may prove too high, even for you. I worry about Leah. How is she?
I don't know. Why?
Oh, no reason. She just needs someone looking out for her. This Zoltan Kuhl sounds like an untrustworthy fellow.
Yeah.
You don't have your head separated from your body for no good reason.
Corpses take many forms. We need this one for the Soulstone.
Well, if you must. But I don't trust any of those ancient sorcerer types. Always up to no good.
Nekem is gyanús.
What happened to your brother?
Nothing you'd want to hear.
I have heard a lot. I could probably help.
And then what? I suppose you'll make it all right. You'll fix it up just like another one of your little errands. Some things aren't that easy.
I will respect your privacy.
God, you're so noble about it too. Spare me.
Na hát a kérdés, hogy beszéljek a nénivel, vagy majd beszélek vele legközelebb, és szerintem amellett szavazunk. Majd döntök, hogy majd legközelebb. Mert hogy akkor el fogja mondani, hogy mi a terv. És jobban képbe leszünk. Úgyhogy itt a vége mára, és fussunk el vele. Aztán legközelebb innen fogjuk folytatni, amit nem tudok, hogy mikor lesz, akár holnap este is, 6-7 órától, a csütörtök biztos, hogy nem. És a hét az ennyi. A jövő hét az durvább lesz. Ott szerda, csütörtök, péntek, szombat az kakuk. Ja, mondjuk még a szombat az lehet is, mert az hosszú nap. Na jól van, folytatjuk, ez biztos. Jó éjszakát, papa!